Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the recipient of the 2009 Stockholm Visionary Award, Luc Besson.
What is your vision as a director? What do you want to achieve?
When I was young, I don't have a TV. I don't have internet, for sure. No video games. The only thing where, you know, I was in my room, I was opening the window and I have cows. So I start to write The Fifth Element. I want to escape.
Me, Fifth Element.
You were brought up in a farm in the country?
I didn't take any drugs at all. It's, you know, I can't stand these cows anymore. Can they fly? You know? So that's how it comes from. It's funny, in fact, that when you have nothing to communicate, the lack of communication push your brain to invent and to get vision, in fact. You know, you take Gary Oldman, you take Dustin Hoffman, you take people like this, honestly, you just have to ask what you want, to explain properly, to be precise, and they are like, you know, Ferraris. They do everything you want.
I like these calm little moments before the storm.
I want an actor, you know, like 190, big, with a big voice, you know, who can play everything. So when I met Jean, it was on the casting, and I was very impressed by him. Very impressed. The film was very successful. Not at the beginning. At the beginning, the first date was a flop. A real big, total flop. We opened Cannes Festival, and I have 200 pages of shit on the film and me. It's usual when you have a film where you have no sex, no violence, no political engagement, and you talk about nice guys and dolphins. I understand, you know, you have to kill this thing.
Have some questions from the audience, or?
Yeah, with pleasure.
Okay, yeah, because I'm here for you. Okay, I can see.
Cinema, French cuisine, anything.
Okay, yes. We repeat. Which film he's most satisfied? What if you look back on your film catalog? What is the film you're most satisfied with?
Have you kids? Do you have kids? Oh, you don't have? Right. Because it's like, you know, asking me, which kid of yours you prefer? I love them all for different reasons, but I'm not proud of a lot of things, but one thing I'm proud is that I have the 10 films in my house on DVD, and I love them all.
You said sometime that you want to stop directing, wasn't it so? Or after 10 films?
No, I said, no, I was tired. You know, there is a big saying in France, when you have nothing to say, just shut your mouth. And after 10 films and 30 years of loyal services, I have nothing to say. You know, so I have no pleasure to be on the set, and, you know, it's the same team. I know this job, and I have nothing special to say, and so I'd rather not to shoot and stop. But I was happy. It doesn't make me unhappy.
But it was not writing block or something? You could still write stuff?
Oh yeah, writing, it's not a problem. Right. It's directing. The tough job. Producing is nothing, honestly. Writing is a pleasure.
In Sweden, you're very appreciated and popular here. You know that. We like you a lot. So now it's time for you to straighten up, because it's time for the award.
Oh my God.
The first time I met Luc Besson was in the middle of the 90s. There was a big buzz going on in Paris. Luc Besson is doing a new movie, and he's having a huge casting. And I think every model in Paris at that time went on this casting, because he was looking for a lot of people for his spaceship for Fifth Element. I think they needed to be tall. I didn't get a part, but Sophia, another girl who's here tonight, actually got it. Maybe it's her fault. But a couple of years later, I got a call from Luc's production company, and they asked me to do a screen test for a new movie that Luc wrote, small movie. He was not going to direct it, he produced it, called Taxi. And we ended up doing 4 Taxi movies. I'm really happy to see you here, because I don't get to see it as often, as I'm back in Sweden now. And it's an honor for me to give you this award. And I'm going to tell you why you're getting this award. Since his debut, Mr. Besson has fulfilled the idea of a Renaissance man, making his mark as a writer, director, producer, and mogul. Mr. Besson has relentlessly explored new worlds and offered us his personal visions from the subway underground at the bottom of the ocean to space and fantastic fairy tales. One can truly say Mr. Besson is a visionary filmmaker and a producer with visions. Congratulations, Luc.
Oh. Thank you.